Hey guys, this is Bugsy here. I've been doing this for about 6 years. It's gonna be seven it's gonna be seven by next year. And I wanted to talk. Um, Probably not just as a vampire basher, but as myself. I really hate when people say like video games are the main problems of the world. I'm like, guys, it's not the main problem of the world. What I mean by that is, people like to put like, oh, they're antisocial because they play video games, and they're this and this because they play video games. And I'm like, no, people like, okay, I was looking at this one example. This is what sparked me making this video. Because again, I don't know when I'm getting followed, but when I do, yeah, I'm probably not gonna be on here a lot. But this is the kind of shit I get mad at. Like, okay, here we go. Here we go.
17-year-old boy was extremely frustrated after he lost a schoolyard fight, so he did what any good fire mage would do: find some fossil fuel, pour it on his victim, and light him on fire. He claimed he lost himself in the World of Warcraft when he lit the kid on fire. He had transformed into a fire mage.
And he was a kid. See, but people want to blame video games for that. No, no, these kids have messed up minds, and they think that they're in a game when they're not. But I love how CNN and like every other news outlet will be like, yeah, video games. I get really tired of that. I just want to go to these freaking news studios and fucking debate with them and be like, okay, what do you got? Okay, here's what I have. Oh, you want to talk about this? Oh, here's what I got. See, I want one of these news stations to debate with me, and then I'd be like, okay, stop fucking talking about. I'm talking about video games being the social ills of everybody else. If they're using it to freaking like the two people that were using it to escape their freaking criminal acts. Okay, okay there. I'd be like, okay there, Bill O'Reilly, capiche, capiche, motherfucker, capiche. And I'll say that to all of the news outlets. I'll be like, capiche. I'm not saying don't do your jobs, but try and research. Okay, okay, guys. Okay, okay, okay. I'm just saying. That's what I do. Uh, you guys are probably wondering, like, is finally gonna be a regular thing in my videos? Well, yeah. Some of the Undertale casts are gonna be guided by videos a little bit, but not even the point. Um, just like I say, I get mad at that shit. Then CNN was talking about that manga and anime and child pornography, dude. The only anime I know that is child pornography is Boku no Pico. But the creator got away with saying it's art. Boku no Pico ain't art. It is some sick ass shit. And the thing is, they made Pico like a girl, and the freaking creator goes, "We're young, and we just gonna have fantasies about young. We're old, so we gotta fantasize about young things." I'm like, okay, why don't you age Pico up a little bit, make him a girl? What was the point? Or at least, or not even make him a girl, but like at least make him a boy and age him up a little bit so it makes sense. Jeez, but that's the only thing I really have to say. That Basically, child pornography, the creator gets away with us saying it's art when we all know what it is. But that's the kind of shit I hate. You know, these news, some places of news are just, some of these news outlets are just either bored or they got nothing else to do. And I just sit there and go, really, really CNN, really. And you know, people trip out about furries and shit. And I'm like, okay, they're just dudes that party out in their freaking suits, and only maybe like a handful of them want to fuck actual animals. Like, probably it's even lower now than it ever was, but probably like 10%. That's a very low number. While a lot of them just, and a lot of them want to get with, some of them, a good handful want to get with actual anthropomorphic animals. Again, I have no problem with this. I mean, I make the joke. I always make the joke like, they're kind of human anyway. What's the point? What's the point? Like, seriously, what is the point? What's the point? They got anthropomorphic animals that are like about human level. I'm just saying, like, you know, I say it's okay. But other people would probably disagree with me on that, but maybe, you know, I don't know. But anyway, but anyways, that really just pushed the idea of bestiality away from me. But I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. You know, I just hate this kind of crap. You know, and you know, I pray for the victims that died in those terrorist attacks in Paris, because you know, it's not like, you know, this thing is like, do you guys really care? I'm like, I really care. I actually care. When I found this out, I was stunned, and I mean that shit. I do. Like, yeah, people can pretend like they care, you know, when these big tragedies come about, but, you know, I actually cared. No matter what anybody says, I actually cared. You know? A Dragon Ball Z One Punch Man crossover special. What the fuck? Oh my god, guys. You know, I was just gonna let this go. I was literally gonna let this go. I was literally not even gonna talk about this because I thought it was something little. But everybody, again, all those feminists want to go. Let's go, kids. It's Bugsy time. And, oh yeah, we're going to be talking about Cloud in Final Fantasy in a minute too. So, get ready for the Rant Pack, kids. I'm about to bust everybody wide open. And you can call me whatever, and you feminists can call me whatever you want because it's not fucking true. But I love it how people will demand for like female versions of certain characters, finally get them, and then want to complain and whine and bitch and moan that it's not what they wanted it to be. When actually Nintendo was like, you know what? Let's have Link be a chick. You know, he's been a dude long enough. Let him be a chick for once. And I'm like, you know, I'm an open-minded person, okay? I'm an open-minded person. I ain't gonna sit here and say, oh, there shouldn't be a girl version of Link. I ain't like those fucking idiots. I'm not like those fucking idiots on Twitter that were talking about, oh, there should be a female version of Ghostbusters. And to all those assholes, I just want to punch them in the back of the head, hit them over the head with a bat a few times until they actually think, and then leave them be. God, I'm violent. I'm more violent than usual today. What the fuck is up with me? But anyways, like, you know, and it's like, And another thing, I don't have a problem with the female Ghostbusters. I just don't know get why there's a male version of Ghostbusters. Like, why can't we just get a mixture of both? Why can't we have a half male, half female cast as Ghostbusters? Why can't we get that? It meets everybody down the middle. You know, it's a compromise and it works. But every dude bitching and moaning about freaking the female Ghostbusters movie, I just look at them and go, "You guys are fucking, you guys are fucking idiots." I ain't saying I'm some sort of feminist either, but again, I know what's right and wrong, and it's like no one on the internet does. No one on the internet does. No one on the internet has half a fucking brain. Like, no one on the internet can think. They rather just follow the crowd of sheep and individuals to their climax or whatever. I'm like, but I'm gonna look at HMK's video. So it's like a reaction of my reaction of his reaction. So here we go, kids. This one's gonna be pleasant because you're gonna hear me and HMK scream. I'm gonna get such a fucking headache, but I'm gonna feel it's gonna be so worth it.
Hey guys, HMK once again with another rant.
Go HMK!
Now, usually my rants have to pertain mostly about the gaming industry, but I'm trying to like expand this shit, expand on. But this shit really gets me pissed off because this shows the community that we are in. The gaming community is so fucking backwards sometimes, and it's bullshit.
It's been backwards since Gamergate, buddy. Because you know, like I said, however Gamergate really started, this is what it's turned into. And this is what we got because of it.
You know, this you know, everyone considers this a fucking slippery slope, but I really don't give a fuck at this point. I really fucking don't. Alright, I'm talking about how social justice warriors and feminists, radical feminists, let me rephrase that.
Yeah.
Radical feminists.
We just call them feminazis, and they worship Anita Sarkeesian. They're like, join us, but they're probably like, join us, Bugsy. Be a self-serving dude that has no say in the matter. Because whatever you guys do is wrong, and whatever we want to do is right. Join us. And I'll be like, I'll never join you. You made the gaming community freaking suck even harder. No. No, Bugsy. We are the gaming community. No. Oh God. No. You're probably wondering, who was the Dark Vader-like voice? It was Anita Sarkeesian. No, she's like always the villain in one of my, just any of my dreams. Just, I can tell you one, and she's like the main villain. You know, I always feel like I am fighting to help people out and you know, help people understand and try to explain to them what they're doing is kind of fucked up. And you know, that's when it comes to like being the fanboy basher, that's never gonna change in me because I still believe that the gaming community can change in a good way without all this freaking radical feminist shit going around. And you know, I think, you know, it's okay if you're a feminist. I ain't mad at you. I'm just saying this is, you know, all this shit that's going on nowadays, it's just stupid. These social justice warriors, these radical feminists protesting every game anybody does because it doesn't fit their personal specifications. And And the shit that happened with Zemi, and I talk about that too, because it has everything to do with these social justice warriors that have nothing else better to do than pick on somebody. So that's still relevant to me. You know? And I'm so fucking tired of it, you know? But I know it's never gonna go away, and I know it's never gonna change. I just gotta keep going. I gotta keep helping people. I gotta keep doing what I do best. I gotta keep making people laugh, because I feel like if none of us try to make anybody laugh at this point, you know, what's the point? You know, I entertain for different reasons. To make people laugh, to kind of have people forget about their troubles just for a bit, you know, just have a little fun. Do. And, you know, it's just, when I see stories like this, I mean, when I saw the story about the freaking, PlayStation, the dude that was jerking out to a PlayStation 4, I was like, that was the funniest thing in the world to me, because it got my mind off all the other shit that was going on in the gaming community at the time, and I laughed, I just was like, and it made me forget that the gaming community is now kind of split, because all these radical feminists thinking that, you know, everybody's sexist, everybody's wrong, everybody can freaking try to prove them wrong, but we can't prove them wrong, because by proving them wrong, we're sexist. And I hate that shit. Even my buddies on Tumblr are taking a massive hit from this. I ain't gonna name any names, because I'm gonna keep my friends' names out of my mouth. But it's affecting them too, and I'm like, this shit is crazy. And I'm serious. This shit is crazy. Again, this is what happens when a stupid person opens Pandora's Door's box. It never can be closed. And I don't think it ever will be closed, to be quite honest. Because we're always gonna have stories like this, shit like this. And no one will ever want, like, a kind of closure to where this shit can stop. But no, it's never going to stop, because it's the internet. You know, shit like this lasts forever. I just wish it didn't. I wish, you know, proving that you're right. I wish proving that you were right. I wish proving that you're right, proving that people are right, is less important on the internet. But no, lo and behold, it is, because we always have shitheads around, and it just irks me that because they're adding, and oh yeah, so see, Link is transphobic. God, I hate that term. I hate that term. It's like people put that there just to say it. They don't even know what the fuck it actually means.
Here's another thing: another Tumblr post is Linkle is transphobic, and here's why. And there's so many posts about this shit that have the dumbest fucking reasons, like transphobic. How the fuck is Linkle transphobic? Just because she's not the way you want her to be? Are you fucking kidding me? Just because she has a certain body frame or looks a certain type of way, she is transphobic. She's wearing this, she's transphobic. Her face is like this, she's transphobic. She's athletic built, she's not fat, she's not overly sexualized, blah blah, she's transphobic. She's a fucking athletic girl that uses kicks and fucking...
See, I don't understand that either. I don't understand that. Linkle to me is pretty okay. Her design looks pretty cool. What I actually would envision a girl Link to actually look like. I mean, shit. Yeah, I mean, all of you feminists like to rant and rave about, like, over-sexualization. But Linkle isn't over sexualized. And this is from Team Ninja. I mean Tecmo, you know, they made games with some boobs in it, you know. And Tecmo and Nintendo, and Sia had some nice, Sia, had boobs, big ones. So, but when a character looks like in their terminology normal, they still want to read shit about it. What? What? You want to link that? You want to link girl that's overweight? What's the? I don't understand. Like, you want it? You don't want it. Make up your goddamn minds. Saying transphobic to me is just like, you couldn't think of anything else to say, so you're just throwing around that word. This is why sometimes I really do feel like our society is fucking doomed. Because we'll always have assholes like these freaking feminists trying to do whatever they can to make everybody else feel freaking ashamed for what they like to do or for who they are, and it makes me angry. It makes me fucking angry, and it makes me wish some actual chicks that aren't radical feminists would go to their houses and beat the shit out of them. Trust me, they be singing a different tune. They be singing a different tune. Trust me on that shit. I remember back in the day when we didn't even worry about this stuff. I remember there was a day when we saw a game that was sexualized. We either A, couldn't play it because of our moms and dads. C, sneaked it and played it anyway. Or B, just fucking played it. We didn't care. We just played the game. We didn't have all these freaking terms for it. We didn't have all these terms like transphobic and all this shit. We just played. We just played and had fun. Where did the fun go, Where did it go? I often say that every time I see a brand about a very popular video game, or because person just hating on it, just be hating on it, or when I see this shit. Where did the fun actually even go at this point? Because let me tell you, it ain't here. It ain't here. And that's, I agree with HMK on this crap, because it is infuriating. It is rage inducing. But like, and people that gave their heart and soul for this game, people that actually put their heart and soul making Linkle, you all just say, "Oh, Linkle's transphobic," basically telling those who created her that they were the messed up ones, that they're the wrong ones. And yeah, it probably ain't gonna make them feel bad or worse, but you never know. See, and that's why I feel like these freaking social justice warriors and these radical feminists think that they know shit when they don't. Not really. And most of them to me, I just feel like they've either never been through the kind of shit that most of us have been through, like various things. If that makes sense to anybody. But they always want to be talking about how they're offended by this, and how this would offend these people, even though they're not in that majority of people that should be offended by this. It gets on my nerves. And Anita Sarkeesian, good old Anita Sarkeesian, leading the charge of just idiots leading idiots. I don't care if anybody says I'm sexist, because I know for a fucking fact I'm not. I know because I had parents that actually raised me right. Yeah, bitches. I mean that to the dudes because some dudes are feminists and they're exactly like this. I mean that especially for the dudes. You chicks are just dirty beyond all measure, to me. And trust me, if I was a chick, I'd probably say some dirtier shit to you guys, but I'm not. So, yeah. But here's something that isn't gender specific. Fuck you guys.
Goes. God damn! So, like, Linkle is transphobic and here's why. Are you fucking kidding me? Do you really think Nintendo is designing characters to be transphobic just to, like, fucking suit you so you can get mad so people can pay attention to you? Are you fucking kidding me? Shut the fuck up! Alright, now, next one is, oh my god, this is the...
I'm just taking me a break.
This is a quote from...
I'm taking me a break, my voice is starting to crack.
A quote from an editorial about Killscreen about Linkle. Let's get into it, alright, shall we? Yet, while most media coverage congratulating Nintendo for finally making a female version of the famed character as an option, the actual context of Linkle's existence reeks of that of unique Nintendo brand fake progressivism. Yeah, where it might sound good on paper.
How is it fake? I'm gonna let HMK do this. I just fucking can't right now.
But in practice, it always shows how little Nintendo actually understands about what the problem is. Okay, first of all, alright, I really doubt that Nintendo really has a hand in developing characters specifically for Hyrule Warriors Legends, including original characters like Lana and Sia, especially Sia, because like Nintendo would decide something like that. I don't know, probably not. But when it comes to Linkle, alright, remember she was originally a concept design that was not approved by Nintendo in the fucking original in the special edition book of Hyrule Warriors when it came out in 2014. Mm-hmm. All right? Are you fucking serious? Mm-hmm. Like, oh, Nintendo is so bad. I'm pretty sure Koei Tecmo designed Linkle. All right? Let's get to it. As Arnina Sarkeesian, are you fucking kidding me? You're gonna quote Arnina Sarkeesian of all fucking people? Are you serious?
HMK, that's their leader. That's the person they get all their information from because they can't think for themselves. Yeah, you heard me. I call all you out. You guys can't think for yourselves for shit. That's why you always gotta quote Anita Sarkeesian to make yourselves feel smart. And to make yourselves actually feel more important when you really... God dang it. So, guys, I'm just like... I'm burning the wick at both ends here. I'm angry. So I'm gonna wrap this up before my heart rockets out my chest and just straight at Anita Sarkeesian as a kind of missile. HMK. See, this is why I really want to like do a freaking just a co-op rant with you, man, because me and you have the same opinions.
I might point out, Linkle is a classic example of the Miss Male character trope, originating with Miss Pac-Man, another classic Japanese title. Are you serious? Are you gonna try to find? Are you gonna try to establish mediums between?
Okay, how you gonna freaking talk about Miss Pac-Man? Okay, it's just Pac-Man with a bow, but why is that wrong? Why do people think Pac-Man is transgendered anyway? I mean, I don't really understand that. Okay, just because Miss Pac-Man looks like a girl Pac-Man, that's Mr. Pac-Man. That's Pac-Man in drag. Who? Okay, I want to tell you this. I want to say this. What are you guys smoking? Because I know a guy that would want some of that too. I think Doug would have been like, man, this is some good shit. Oh, wait a minute. Miss Pac-Man's just Pac-Man in drag. Oh my god, let me puff a little bit more. Oh my god. It's Pac-Man. Dude. I touched Miss Pac-Man at the school for hot pack women. No. Yeah, seriously. That's what you guys sound like when you string up shit together, hoping on hopiest of hopes that it makes sense. Oi. Oi and double oi. Oi and triple oi. And if any of you feminists want to come at me, say what you need to say, do your little articles, I'll want to read them, laugh, and be like, and I will point out everything that's wrong with them. So think of me as sort of a professor of sorts. I will grade your articles on that, and basically laugh at everything you get wrong. And then you get an F.
These two radically different games. Okay, the Miss Male character is a female version of an already established or default male character. Miss Male characters are defined primarily by the relationship to the male counterparts via visual properties, narrative connection, and occasionally through promotional materials. It is a trope that describes how, in an attempt to appeal to the wants of their female demographic, male game designers will often reduce women to a bow, a skirt, or lipstick. Alright, there's virtually no distinction between the original male character and Miss Male character.
A chick wears a bow and some lipstick, what y'all gonna do then? Yeah, you guys will offend her, and it'll be, I don't know, bow shaming, some stupid shit you guys just pull out of your asses just to say something. It's like blank shaming. This is blank shaming. This is blank on blank shaming.
Other than superficial stereotypical gender aesthetic changes. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me?
Age,
okay, so Lincoln was originally designed to be a sister figure to Link in Hyrule Warriors. So are you telling me that Arrow from fucking Wind Waker is the same type of shit? Are you saying that family, are you saying that brother and sisters cannot look fucking alike? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Alright, we don't know the connection to Link and...
Yeah, seriously, is that what you're saying? That brothers and sisters can't look alike? They can't be twins? What, twins are bad now? You guys make yourselves look more stupid when everybody proves you wrong. And it makes me fucking angry. And I hope old Alpha Omega Sin makes a video about this too, because I want him to do it, because, hey, I'll even ask him. After this video.
Winkle, but you want to go ahead and fucking assume that, oh, they're gonna just put a bow on her, call a new character, and call it a day. Like it's... You're like, when people say read between the lines, this is not when they fucking met! Like you ain't thinking until out of the way, it's like, oh yeah, we're just gonna take this blah 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 to appeal to female characters. No! She was originally a concept they decided to bring back, which is cool. I think Linkle is a cool character. She uses crossbows. Like, oh, Linkle is Link, but just with, like, she just looks different, blah 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 blah. She doesn't use a sword, she doesn't use a shield, she's not from the same place as Link, she's not like a palette swap for Link as you use as Link. No! She's none of that shit!
She's her own character.
God damn! She doesn't even have the fucking tunic. She wears a hoodie of all things, which is...
Which I actually... Like, her design to me is really actually pretty good. But all you feminists will cry foul if she had, like, her boobs shown. You'd be all like... All you freaking social justice words be like, oh my god, she's in skimpy clothing. Oh my god. Call our freaking chief of police and our mayor for life, Anita Sarkeesian. And even though it makes Bugsy and the rest of the big three roll their eyes and freaking in disbelief for sheer stupidity, will still keep going on being the most stupidest people in the world, because there ain't no one to tell us no, or no one to stop us, because we're just that dumb. This is just, it reeks of stupidity on so many different levels, on so many different ways, on so many different just angles. And I just, see, and I hope I really do get Fallout 4 sometime in the week. Because I need me a break. I need a freaking break. This shit is just too stupid for me. All you radical feminists are too stupid for me. And trust me, I could pull up so many different examples, so many different ways where you guys actually fail as feminists. But I won't. And you know why? Because I want you all to look at those examples and try to find them for yourselves. Because you're a bunch of mindless sheep that want to freaking you're a bunch of mindless sheep that wants to gob on Anita Sarkeesian's knob. And that's always how this has always been. Because Anita Sarkeesian is like supposed to be your voice. Let me tell you something. The only voice you should have is your own. You shouldn't have it. You shouldn't have any other person speak for you. But you can't. But you shouldn't try to copy what they say. You should think about what you want to say. Not just freaking vomit up shit that Anita Sarkeesian said, put it together in some long ass paragraph, and hope that it makes sense. That, again, this is the kind of shit that angers me. Because it really shows. And even you social justice warriors have that mob mentality. You guys ain't freaking a group. You guys ain't a group fighting for what's right. You guys are just a fucking internet mob. And that's the truth. I'm done, guys. I'm done, folks. I'm so done. I'm just fucking, I'm out of it. I'm just done. I'll see you guys later. This one's just going up on my YouTube because I don't want to befoul my freaking Zipcast channel with this kind of shit. I just kind of want to that's about it for me. I'll see you guys later. I'm Bugsy. I'm signing off. See ya. HMK, man. Keep doing what you do best. I'm going to show your video to Alpha Omega Sin, see what he thinks about it. See if he has anything to say about that. And yeah, I'm going to go from there. And all you feminists and social justice warriors, from the bottom of my heart, and if I could show more middle fingers on my hand just to flip you all off individually, I would. But all I can do is give you a giant, big fuck you. Fuck every last one of you that think you're right. Fuck every last one of you that follows Anita Sarkeesian. Fuck every last one of you that thinks what you say is right. I'm done. I'm Bugsy. I'm out.